In my first business, I quit, I struggled. And the thing that saved that company was me saying, I can't be the first guy to try to figure this out. Who else has built a software company? I had a software company, and I thought of Bill Gates. Just, he was the only guy who kind of came to mind. And not how does Bill Gates make an extra $1 million now, but like, how did he start? Like 0 to 1. That's where I was struggling with, man. And I applied the strategies, and I got my first 5-figure deal out of it. And that was a lot of money to me when I was, 19, 20. And ever since then, if I don't know what to do, I just model success. And I wanted to be around more successful people. I didn't really have family connections or anything. And I'm introverted, so I don't go to networking meetings.
Which is funny because you're always online now. How can you, it's just crazy to believe.
Yeah, I mean, we can dive into that too, but introverts are built to serve too.
That's right. Amen to that.
And so I just wanted to be around what I call aspirational mentors. And so, you can see some of the people, on the wall behind me, but also I've learned something from everybody who I've profiled on my channel. And I get to have, one day Warren Buffett. This morning I was watching a Warren Buffett video, and yesterday it was Elon Musk. And it's like, you can't sign up to do coaching with Warren Buffett, So I get a little hit every day from successful people. And it really worked for me. And I just want to share that with other people as well.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude. We have a concept. I think I've shared it with you before, offline maybe. That we call it the digital mentor, which are your YouTube, your podcast, your different things that you can use to grow yourself if you can't get one-on-one with somebody. What do you think the driving force is to actually choose a digital mentor to really model success? I mean, how do you know who to model?
I don't even stress out too much about picking the right person at the beginning. I think people get so stressed about finding the perfect person that then they don't do anything. My recommendation is start with people's free content. So, if you're digging this interview, go learn more about Steven, right? I mean, like, hey, that guy asked some questions. I wonder else what does he do? And just go explore the channel. And pretty much everybody's putting out some kind of free content, whether it's YouTube, podcast, Instagram, they're doing something. And so start there. And what I want people to do is prove that this person's bringing you value. So I got somebody in my YouTube comments today, like just before this, I was looking at it, who was saying, I just spent $10,000 on somebody who promised to be a mentor and didn't deliver. It's like, well, like, I had no money when I was starting. So the idea of spending like $10K on something that doesn't work out
right out of the gate
would blow my mind. Like, so every dollar has to really count as an entrepreneur. I'm still in that hustle kind of mentality. So start with their free stuff and make sure that you've gotten tons of value. You're getting thousands of dollars in value from their free stuff first, and then go buy their book, right? Most people have a super entry-level product, a book, something that's $20. Right? 20, 30 bucks. So just get that. And then again, do the work and make sure they've gotten you. If you're spending 20 bucks, 30 bucks on something, make sure you're getting thousands of dollars in value from it. Yeah. And then start leveling up. And before you start spending 10K on somebody, they should have already brought you way more than 10K through the content, through the books. And so that's how you start leveling up. So to the question of how do I find the right mentor? I don't worry about the perfect mentor. What do you want to learn? You want to learn sales skills? Great. Go to YouTube, type in sales skills. Watch everybody who's on there. See who you connect with. See who you resonate with. And then dive deeper into their world. And then go buy their book and start leveling up your skill set that way. And that's where I think ultimately guys like you will win that way. It's why I'm so pumped for you to be on YouTube, because you've got so much knowledge. You've been doing this for so long, but the world yet doesn't know Steven yet, right? Yeah. But it's happening. And so I want people to consume your YouTube videos and be obsessed and subscribe, and then get put into not just the funnel or the sequence for marketing, but for life-changing knowledge, wisdom, experiences, connections. So yeah, I would encourage people to take a shot on the free content, make sure it works, and then level up.
Yeah, no, and you've been instrumental in helping us make, I guess even today, a good friend of, I guess now a good friend of mine, has been a longstanding friend of yours, Bo. You've taught us the value of connecting people and connecting to the right people, and it's funny, him and Tim Schmoyer both mentioned this term, good guys, Like
Yeah.
they're one of the good guys, or he's one of the good guys. I think that is so instrumental because, the world of influencer spaces and personal development and brand and all that kind of stuff you can get lost in the crowd like really easily, and kind of how do you actually determine the good guys from the bad guys? It's just kind of the same kind of thing you just kind of mentioned where it's, who you resonate with, or?
I think that's a great starting point. I get a feel for people. I think you do too. And I think you get that from just experience of dealing with enough bad guys.
A lot of bad ones.
I pay a lot of attention to the energy afterwards.
Yeah.
So today's a great example, right? It's 5:00 for me here on the East Coast. This has been all day. I've been doing podcasts and interviews. This Thursday is what I do, like nonstop, 5-minute breaks in between. And I see you on the calendar for 5:00. This is my VIP time that we normally don't book 5:00 unless it's something really important, just in case stuff shows up, like the penthouse of a hotel. Yeah. And I see your name on the calendar. It's like, I'm pumped, right? So like, an entire day of interviews, like, yeah, man, they get to close it with Steve. It's gonna be great. And so I pay attention to that stuff because there's some people who, when you hang around them, and again, this can be digital as well. When you hang around them, you feel better afterwards.
Yeah.
You went in and you felt maybe negative or maybe just okay, but you leave it and you feel better. Yeah. And there's a lot of people who you leave them and it feels worse. You feel drained. Like you've been sucked dry of your energy, right? The energy vampires, as Don DePani calls them. And so it's when you find, I like collecting good people. That's the phrase that I've used myself, that just a mantra for myself. I like collecting good people, and I don't know how it's going to work out. And it'll often lead to strange situations. Like Bo. Mm-hmm. Bo, how did I meet Bo? I don't remember how I met Bo. He's in my community. He came to my Thought Leadership Academy that I put on last year. Yeah. And dude, the dude is a good dude. Like, his heart is pure.
And the crazy thing is we totally connected because I guess we were both homeless at one point in time. So we spent like, I don't know, probably 20 minutes just like, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I went through? Just so that like me too, like me. Yeah, kind of thing. That was so cool, dude.
So I saw him and I was just thinking about him, and I just think about people, and I just like you, before we started recording, I was telling you a story, but I was like thinking about you and somebody else you're working with and how it all fits together. Like if somebody's on my mind a lot, I then try to stay connected. I try to find something to do together. Bo's launched a new business that I'm helping him with. Yeah. And he's great at it. So like, but so many people want to start a business with me. Yeah. But I want to collect good people and find a way to keep working together. There's another guy, Jeremy, who I don't have you connected with Jeremy? Maybe not. Jeremy,
not yet.
Jeremy Stickney does YouTube as a service. So he's in your channel every 2 weeks, looking at it, on calls with your team, helping you with thumbnails, helping you with the strategy, helping you basically what I do, but actually in it, right? I'm happy to hop on anytime and just give advice, but he's actually doing the work. He's another just good, solid dude who, when I met him, he was a grocery store clerk. Like he worked at a grocery store, stocking shelves for minimum wage. And I said, I had to find a way to talk. I have to find a way to stay in touch with Jeremy and just do something with this guy. And when I was on my tour last year, we're driving through the desert in Texas, and I'm thinking, Jeremy, I want to start a YouTube business with Jeremy, the grocery store clerk. And we called him up. I said, Nina, my wife, Nina, we need to get Jeremy on a video call now. Nina, I collect good people, right? I mean, that's it. I got to get her. And we got Jeremy on a video call in Facebook. And I said, dude, I want to start a YouTube consulting business with you. Mm-hmm. He's like a grocery store clerk, doesn't know anything about YouTube besides watching it every now and then. And I said, by the time I get back from my tour, it'll be 2 months. You need to have done this. You need to have watched these videos. You have to consume everything I've ever done on YouTube. And he was prepped and ready when I got back. And now he's built a 6-figure business inside of 12 months.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby for a guy. Like last month, he said he made more last month than he made his entire year at a grocery store. Yeah. And it's just, I love seeing good people win. Good, dude. Dude, it's so good. Like seeing good people win makes me feel so happy. Yeah. And I look at it. So as much as I see that as Jeremy and I see that in Bo and what he's about to do, I see that in you too. It's why I love trying to help and give advice and wherever I can. You're number 4 in a series. Number 4? Number 3? Number 3. Am I missing somebody? Maybe not. No, you're number 3.
Okay.
Tom Billy was number 1.
Okay.
And it's just the order. Like when I met Tom the first time, I called him Tom Billieu. Because that's actually how you pronounce his name, because he's French.
Is it really?
But he
Okay.
goes Tom Billieu because it's American, you know,
Yeah.
people don't understand French. And I remember when I first connected him with him on my channel, I love this guy.
Yeah.
You know, I love this guy so much, and I just want him to keep going. And I know how hard it is at the beginning of a YouTube channel to get it going. And he spent so much money too, launching his like bonkers money to get his channel off the ground. And I remember telling him, and also just thinking like, man, I want you to win. Like, please keep going. And I've spent a lot of time trying to help him, and went to his home and all this stuff to help build the channel. And it's great to see it explode.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I'm looking forward to meeting him one day. He's a good dude.
He's a good dude, right? He's good people. Dave Meltzer was number 2. So Dave Meltzer was like a year after. I don't know if you know Dave.
Not yet.
But you would connect super well with him as well. Another good dude who I met him and like, man, I just want you to please keep going. Please keep going, because it's so hard. Like, please keep going. And then now here's Steven Scoggins, number 3 on the list. They're like 1 year apart each, right? Like, you're the next Dave Meltzer into Tom Billieu in terms of impact and just, I want to see good from the nature of what I do. You know, for people who don't know me and what I do, I you know, take a whole bunch of different people's videos and mash them up and try to provide value to the entrepreneur community. I want more good people making content with good knowledge, but also like the good heart and the willingness to serve. And like, that's Steven Scoggins in spades. So I'll make you blush a little bit, but
yeah, you make my bald head red.
but I see that in like, I want Steven to keep going. I want Steven to keep at it. It's why I'm also thinking about you during the day, and like, maybe I can hit the bow when he gets the guests on, and just like, how can I bring value, making little videos of like, do this and try that. And anyway, I just want to see you win, and you're good people, right? I want to be around good people like that. And it's good karma. Like, that always comes back to you, but it's also it's just fun. And it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling trying to help support other people who are doing good things.
Yeah.
Beyond just the practicality of a business relationship that comes out of it too.
Hey there, if you really enjoyed that snippet, you're really going to love the full interview right here. So make sure you check it out.
Most people choose to be defined by it in a negative way, that they're not capable, that they never can, it's never going to work out. And very few decide that I'm going to be defined by it in a positive way and use this to help serve humanity.
For sure.
And that's why I'm just trying